Hey everyone, welcome to the Decorative Den, a look inside my craft room where I share all things crafting, planning, and cross stitch. My name is Charity and I am so happy to have you here with me today for a planner video. This one is going to be a lot of fun and a little different than my usual planner videos. Instead of sharing my personal planner, I'm going to go through and share with you some planner freebies that I have created for the Mini Happy Planner and the Micro Happy Planner sizes. So these are all free inserts that I am making available to you. And if you have been around for a while following my planning content, you have definitely seen these before. These are all planner inserts that I have made in previous years, and I used to have them available through my Instagram account, but now I no longer have an Instagram, and so I wanted to re-release all of these freebies on Kofi. I have a new Kofi shop, and I have some cross stitch patterns up right now, and I am moving, as of the start of this video, moving all of my planner inserts to Kofi as well, so that way all of my freebies and files are available for you in one place. So because I'm re-releasing these inserts, I thought it would be fun to just flip through them and show you what the files look like and what inserts are available for you. So if you're interested in talking planner freebies with me, then just keep watching. All right, so jumping right in here, I'm going to start with the Mini Happy Planner sizes, and I'm just going to go through and show you kind of what the files look like, what the inserts look like. So when you purchase, you'll have to purchase it through Kofi, but all of them will be free. But when you buy the file, you'll get access to a PDF file for both a Mini Happy Planner and a Micro Happy Planner size for each insert. And so you can download both files or download the PDF that is relevant to the size planner you're using. And when you get the Mini Happy Planner files, they will look like this. So they're going to be a two-sided PDF. That way you can print a two-sided insert, and all of my Mini Happy Planner inserts are 2 pages, Mini Happy Planner pages per 8.5 by 11 standard letter size paper. And when you go to print your files, I do suggest printing them at a 100% scale and making sure that when you print on both sides that you are flipping your paper on the short end for the Mini Happy Planners. If you flip it on the long end like I did, it'll look fine going like this, but when you're trying to actually put it in your planner, some of your inserts will be upside down. So very important for Mini Happy Planners, flip your paper over on the short edge when doing any double-sided printing. So this is actually the first insert I have available, and it is called my gratitude insert. I used this back in the day when I was trying to do a lot of gratitude journaling, and so I have it set up so you can add the date up at the top, and then there's boxes to just log 3 things that you're grateful for. And it can be as simple as just writing, one word. I have space here so you could really journal if you want. There's obviously lots of room on the page for stickers. So that is the first Mini Happy Planner insert. And then the rest of them I did cut down and I punched so you can kind of see what they look like actually in a planner. So let me just get this open here. Okay. So this second insert is what I call the monthly dashboard layout, and it is meant to be a monthly insert for the Mini Happy Planner. I have it, everything's blank, so you can fill it in for each month, but essentially on this side there's a line for you to write the month that you're planning, and then you can fill in the numbers and, add any stickers or anything like that to the little monthly grid. Down here, I have a monthly habit tracker where you can write things that you want to do on a weekly basis each month and then just check them off as they happen. So I often use this like if I wanted to do like a full clean of the house each month, or I used to do like exercise 3 times a week, and then I check off each week that month that I made that goal. So that can be really helpful for kind of habit tracking on a weekly basis versus like a daily basis. So then on the right hand side here, I have a few different sections to kind of help you plan out your month. There's the top 3 where I used to write my top 3 priorities when I use this insert regularly. Down here's important dates, and this can correspond nicely with your calendar. Write down the dates. This can be birthdays, doctor's appointments, whatever's important to you. There's a little grid space down here that can be used for decorating, for any extra notes, meal planning, whatever it may be. And then, of course, your monthly to-do list with check boxes. So this insert comes with both a Monday start and a Sunday start for the calendar. And when you, again, buy this file or, download this freebie from Kofi, you will get access to both the Monday start and the Sunday start files. And so you can use whichever one makes the most sense with your planning style. All right, so my next insert is a daily insert, and this was one that I used so often back in like 2022, 2021, when I was, very actively making my own planners and planner inserts. So this is the daily schedule insert, and it has, as you can guess, a daily schedule down the side. There's this box at the top for you to write the date and the day of the week. And then there's a small to-do list with some heart checklists, a water tracker, and then this giant note section to put kind of whatever else is important for you to know that day. This one is available with both a timed schedule that goes from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and also a blank schedule. So it looks exactly the same, but it does not have those numbers in the schedule section. And that just allows you to add in the hours that make sense for your day and your schedule. My next ones are more of like note-taking and organization inserts. So this first one is the inbox insert. And I used to keep this at the front of my planner, and I really liked it because you could write down a task for your inbox task, and then you can use these columns to kind of note different things. So I used to do like started, finished, or canceled, but you could do whatever makes the most sense for your kind of to-do list or inbox tasks. And then this was a way for me to just write down longer term things I needed to do, mark off when I started things, when I've completed them, or if it's something that I am no longer focusing on. This also is great if you're writing down goals and want to like check off kind of like, did I accomplish this in quarter 1, quarter 2, etc. So that kind of gives you some flexibility because there is not much to this insert, so it really allows you to make it your own. Along the productivity and note-taking lines is this is my heart checklist insert, which is pretty self-explanatory. There's a bar at the top for you to write whatever you want to title this to-do list. It can be very specific. It can just be to do. And then you have your heart checklist to write your action items underneath. I found this was great for daily to-do lists. If I had a day where I just really needed a large to-do list, this is also great for things if you want to do like packing list for a trip and then write down all the things you need to pack. So it's another very versatile insert, one that I really liked using a lot when I was putting together my own planners from scratch. And then the last insert I have for the mini happy planner size is this graph paper insert. And hopefully you can see the lines. They're pretty faint, on purpose so that they don't disrupt your note taking. But this is something I still keep in my mini happy planner, even though now I'm just using a standard mini happy planner. I'm not actively printing my own inserts because I just don't have time for it anymore. But I still print some of this graph paper and keep it in the front of my planner because it's so great for just random note taking and then ripping out when I'm done with that note or whatever it is. So those are all of the mini happy planner inserts. Let me grab the micro happy planner inserts. All right, so as you can imagine, these are all of the same inserts, but sized down for the micro happy planner size. I am gonna flip through all of them, even though they're exactly the same, just so you can kind of see how they fit in this smaller size planner. So just like before, I have a gratitude journaling insert, and it's the same with, you can put your date at the top and then your 3 things you're thankful for. Something to note is the files for the Micro Happy Planner come with 4 inserts per page. And again, this is a standard 8.5 by 11-inch letter sized page. And I should have said at the beginning of this that all of my inserts have these hidden guidelines for cutting. If you're not sure how to cut inserts out using these guidelines, I have a video showing you how to do it, and I will make sure to link it below and hopefully in the cards if I remember, but it'll definitely be in the description box, so that way you can just see how I recommend cutting these inserts. Now, for the Micro Happy Planner inserts, because of the orientation of the page, when you flip, or when you're printing double-sided, you want to flip on the long side. So we were doing the short side for the mini happy planners, but for micro inserts, you need to flip on the long side to make sure that all of your inserts are facing the correct direction. And again, I recommend using the settings actual size or 100% scale when you are printing. Okay, so that was the first insert, the gratitude one. I also have the monthly dashboard for the micro, and it is so small. I love it so much. So this is something you probably can't do a lot of monthly planning on, but it's really nice for like on the go overview of your month. And again, at the top, there is a space to write the month. This one I printed a Sunday start example, so I have both a Monday and Sunday start for the calendar. Because of the smaller size, there is no weekly habit tracker. It's just the month on this side. And then this side has kind of your dashboard layout where you have your top 3 priorities, your important dates, your note-taking section, and then your active to-do list with the check boxes. So for the daily schedule insert, this one looks pretty much exactly the same as the mini happy planner one. You have your box at the top to write the day of the week and the date, your schedule, your heart checklist for your to-dos, your water tracker, and a notes section. And just like with the mini happy planner, I have this micro insert available with both a timed schedule that goes from 6 to 9 p.m. and a blank schedule in case you, again, want your hours to be different from that. This was one of my favorite inserts to use when I was in the micro size. I really loved daily planning in the Micro Happy Planner. It was just enough space to jot down a couple reminders and throw it in my bag. And so that was one I really enjoyed using. Next, I have the inbox. Again, this layout is exactly like the mini happy planner, giving you some options up here for how you want to title and organize things, and then a lot of space to write your running to-do list or inbox tasks. Here is the heart checklist insert. This looks exactly the same. Title at the top, and then your heart checklist to write all of your to-dos or your lists or whatever it may be. And then finally, the just classic grid paper. Again, one of my favorite inserts, one of my most used inserts because it's just so versatile. You can use this for your daily journaling and planning or for note-taking or whatever makes sense for you. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Those are all of the inserts I have available for you right now on my Kofi shop. I will make sure to link that in the description. So please head over there if you are interested in any of these inserts. Again, they are all free. Kofi will make you have to purchase them, but I am not requiring you to pay any money to get access to these. They are just fun things that I had made for myself over the years when I was actively making my planners from scratch, and I just had a lot of fun using them and want to make sure that they are available for you to use as well, because I'm just always so grateful when people put out freebies or just share things. It's what makes the community just more accessible to people and fun. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoy these inserts. And if you do end up using any of them and loving them, I would love to hear. Like I said, I'm no longer on Instagram, but please feel free to send me an email if you would like, or of course, leave a comment. Comments on YouTube and email is probably the best way to reach me right now. But anyway, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here with me, for supporting my creative journey always. And I will see you again in 2 weeks with a floss tube update. And then after that, I'm not really sure what will be next. We'll see what crafty things I'm working on at the time. But either way, I hope you are well, having a great summer, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.